Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the Robinson's house from the show The Amazing World of Gumball for all of your city building needs. Not only have I made the entire outside of the house for you, but I have had a really good go at making the interior. I actually spent so much time that I'm not really willing to admit how long it took me to put the interior together. And throughout all of my many hours of research, I have managed to make 5.5 rooms. Here they are. We have the downstairs hallway, which I'm counting as a room. The living room. The kitchen. I could only find an image that had half of the kitchen involved. The upstairs hallway, which has an incredibly confusing layout. The bathroom. And finally, the bedroom. I want you guys to know that I tried my absolute best to make sense of the interior, but it's a cartoon house. They very rarely match on the inside and the outside. Regardless, I hope you enjoy it anyway, and without any further ado, this is the amount of space required to make the house, including a handy grid, which you may choose to copy, that will show you the starting position. Here are some of the materials that we will use throughout the build, but not only will we need all of these, we will also use these as well. Please make sure you have access to all of these materials. Begin the build by placing 9 white concrete extending up from the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then place 3 light blue terracotta to the right. 1, 2, 3. Place 2 white stained glass, 1, 2, and then 4 more terracotta, 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a single glass, and then 4 more terracotta, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more glass, 1, 2. 3 terracotta, 1, 2, 3. Place a white concrete on the end, and then extend all the way down to the ground to give us this. We then want to place upside down smooth quartz stairs above each of the windows. It will be easier to place terracotta either side of the windows first, and then you can just place these stairs in between. We can then extend each one of the windows 1 row down, like this. And then, as we are over here on the left, we are going to place an additional 2 rows of light blue terracotta underneath this window, with upside down smooth quartz stairs underneath that. Extend left and right, and place 2 smooth quartz block extending down on both sides, with white stained glass block in between. You can place a smooth quartz block underneath the window, and then extend to the left by 1. We then extend forwards by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then to the right by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place 3 smooth quartz stairs, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 smooth quartz block, 1, 2. We then extend backwards, 1, 2, 3, just like this, and if you like, you can just connect all the way over like this. So underneath the middle window here, we will place an additional 2 rows of light blue terracotta, followed by a white stained glass, and underneath that is a mangrove door, but underneath the door we actually want a spruce plank, as that is the interior floor material, like this. Over here on the right, we will place 2 rows of light blue terracotta underneath the window, with a row of upside down stairs, 2 rows of white stained glass, and the end result is this. So first of all, we are going to connect the smooth quartz stairs down to the ground from the porch. We will then fill the center of the porch in with smooth quartz, and we will connect the sides of the porch all the way down like this. We are then going to fill our wall in using light blue terracotta. So we will just fill all of this empty space in like this. On this right side, and over here on the left, because things were a little bit messy. I think it's a little bit easier once we can kind of see what we're looking at. And there we go. That's perfect. So now we will place a birch fence around the edge of the porch, like this. We also want to extend this fence up by 2, 1, 2. And all the way over here next to the window, we will place a row of 3 birch fence. And we will also extend the rows that are parallel to these fence at the edge of the porch up as well. And the reason for this is that we can grab our spruce slabs and we can place a row of spruce slabs that extend around these 4 rows, just like this. And we are going to place a row of spruce slabs above and inside of this, and then one more time to give us this. And I actually want to be able to hang a lantern underneath this. I really like the shape of this porch roof, but unless we add some slabs underneath to kind of make it solid, we won't be able to hang a lantern here. So we'll just place a lantern here, throw an oak sign underneath it, and we are just going to title this Robinson's House. There we go. Perfect. We also want to add a birch button here next to this window. And now we are going to focus on the front roof structure, which is a little bit weird. But basically, come all the way over to here on the left. And on top of this light blue terracotta, we will place one more. And then we will place a terracotta to the right and above. And then to the right and above. To the right and above. And then to the right. So I just want to show you what we've made, just so that you can see how it should look. We basically want to extend up diagonally until we have 2 blocks next to each other above this window. And then we start extending down again. We extend down, to the right, down, to the right, down, and to the right. And we will connect to this position. We then want to come all the way over to the right side and do the same. So once again, on top of this block, we extend up, left, up, left, up, left, up, left, like this. And just to show you, this matches the opposite side, and then we start extending down. Down, left, down, left, down, left. So here we go. That's perfect. Now we can actually just connect in the middle, just like this above the window. We will fill these small gaps in, just like this. And then all the way over here on the side, we will place a smooth quartz stair with a row of spruce stairs extending all the way up and down to the middle part of the roof. And then we'll change the orientation. And then we will extend all the way up and down to the opposite side of the roof with a smooth quartz stair like this. And we will place smooth quartz stairs in front of all of these stairs. Well, not quite. In the middle here, we actually want to have another set of stairs that extends down and above this window. It's a little bit confusing, but basically it should just look like this. If yours looks like this, you have done it perfectly fine. And then we will place another set of stairs extending in front of these blocks. And then we will add upside down stairs underneath the triangular parts of the roof. We don't need to do it for the center. Just like this. And that will give us this. So that looks absolutely perfect. Next, we are going to dig a row of smooth stone in front of the porch stairs that extends over to the left and up the side of the house. And all the way over to the right and extend up the side of the house. We will then place smooth stone in all of the empty space. We will then remove all of the grass in front of this porch area on both sides. And we will fill up all of this empty space with podzol. So, on the left side, we are basically just going to place peonies all in amongst the podzol, just like this. The right side is a tad different. So over here on the right side, just next to the window, we place 1, 2, 3 stripped spruce wood on top of each other. We extend the middle block to the right by 1, and we extend the wood up 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, using green terracotta. We extend the terracotta to the right, and then we extend the bottom 3 terracotta to the right on the right, and to the left on the left. And then we place a 2x2 square of green terracotta just like this. And that is a tree that partially covers the window. We then place large ferns in the back 3 rows of the podzol, wherever we can. And then we add peonies in front of this, just like so. Next, we are going to move all the way over to the right side of the build, and we are going to extend our walls backwards. To do this, we will place 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 light blue terracotta extending back from our white concrete. We will place a white concrete on the end, and then we will extend our white concrete up to equal the height of the white concrete row on the front of the build. And then we will simply fill all in between these rows in using light blue terracotta, front to back. Or left to right, I guess. So now that we have done this on one side of the build, we will go ahead and come all the way over onto the opposite side and do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Place a white concrete on the end, which we want to match the height of not only the opposite side, but also the front of the build. I might have even overshot it by 1 there. And then we can go ahead and fill in between these rows in using our light blue terracotta. This leads us onto the back of the house. All the way over here on this right side, we will place 2 light blue terracotta extending inwards. 1, 2. We will then place a smooth quartz block on the end, extend up 2, and then 2 upside down smooth quartz stairs extending left, smooth quartz block on the end, and join down to the ground, with mangrove doors inside of this empty space, like so. And then we will continue extending left with our light blue terracotta, 1, 2, 3. We will then dig in the ground and place a spruce plank with an iron door on top. Then place 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light blue terracottas extending left, white stained glass on top, extend up, and then extend both glass left. So what's tricky is we want to place upside down smooth quartz stairs on top of the glass, so just place some terracotta to the side like this. Place 2 rows of light blue terracotta on top of the stairs, followed by 2 rows of glass, and then we also want upside down stairs just above the glass as well. We then want to place 2, 1, 2 light blue terracotta extending right of the stairs, with a glass on the end. And all the way over here on the right, we will place 3 rows of light blue terracotta above where our doors are, with 2 rows of glass on top of the terracotta, and above the glass we will place upside down smooth quartz stairs, just like so. We also want to have the exact same roof shape on the back of the house as we do the front. So we will copy it by looking forward, number 1, but we can also just extend light blue terracotta to the right of this white concrete, and then extend up, right, up, right, up, right, up, right, just like this. Then we can start extending down, down, right, just like this. And then we come over to the opposite side and do the same. We extend light blue terracotta, left, up, left, up, left, up, left, up, left, down, left, down, left, down, just like this. And then we can extend all the way over to the left and just join like this. So this is actually kind of hard to just even see what's going on. So we are just going to fill in between all of the windows and the door and all of that in using light blue terracotta. We're going to make the wall solid. As solid as a rock. Is terracotta a rock? I don't think so, but nobody fact check me. Next, we are going to add a bit of the roof shape to the back of the build. First of all, we have to add an extra row of light blue terracotta just in between both sides like this. Then we are going to extend our smooth quartz stairs from the front all the way to the back. We want to add spruce stairs along the top of the roof shape like so, and extend the spruce stairs across the top of our terracotta and just all the way down. And we'll place our smooth quartz stair, which will connect all the way to the front. The end result will look like this. We then add smooth quartz stairs in front of all of our spruce stairs, extending up and down just like this. However, just as with the front, we want to have an additional row of smooth quartz stairs that kind of just extends down just in the middle like this. This will be extra easy to add after we have placed all of our upside down smooth quartz stairs just underneath the roof line like this. And there we go. That looks perfect. Next, we are going to extend our smooth stone path up the side of the house and out of the back by 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. So we'll just extend all the way across to the opposite side, and we will extend forwards, and we will fill in all of this empty space with smooth stone. We also want to remove all of the grass in between the edge of our smooth stone and the house, and we want to fill it all in with smooth stone. So we're just making a patio, essentially. And on said patio is a small table, right here. In this position, it's just a scaffolding. Moving on to the sides of the house, we will place 2 spruce planks here in this position. 1, 2. And then we will extend our spruce planks all the way back along our concrete, all the way to the back of the grid, and then all the way along the back, extending to the opposite corner. And then we will extend all the way forwards. Stopping here. We will place a spruce door here in this position, and then place a row of spruce slabs on top of our spruce planks, extending all the way over to the opposite side. And we will stick a spruce door here in this position. We are now going to remove the edge of the grids and all of the grass in between it. And we will place 2 rows of smooth stone all the way across the front of the grid, just like this, left to right. And we will create a pathway from the stairs of the porch to meet the stone that we've just placed. I am filling in and replacing the grass with lime terracotta, just so that it stands out a little bit more. And on the left and right side of the build, we will add pale oak fence, and if you don't have pale oak fence, use birch fence extending from the spruce all the way to the pavement like this. This is the front of the house complete, which leads us all the way over on to the back of the house. So all the way over at the back here, I am going to dig and remove the back row of grass, replace it with podzol, and I will place large ferns in here instead. I'm also going to remove all of the grass and replace it with lime terracotta. I'm also contemplating adding the mow lines back here because there almost always seems to be a lawn mower in the back garden in every single reference image that I've seen. So we're just going to add that. So it's basically 1 row of lime terracotta followed by a row of green terracotta, just in stripy patterns like this, extending from one side of the garden to the other. Just like that. So over here on this side of the garden are 2 deck chairs. These are spruce stairs with spruce trapdoors in front, and there you go. That's pretty much it. The lawnmower is a little bit tricky to make, but basically we are going to place it right here. It's just offset from the door. It's a mangrove stair, mangrove sign in front of it, and an open dark oak fence gate behind it. I did also consider adding some signs around the side of it as well, but I don't know whether it makes it look better or worse or the same. Regardless, this is the back of the house complete, so now we are going to head inside. And we are going to add the ground level floor. This is made using spruce planks extending directly from underneath the main entrance door, just extending all the way to the very back of the house. And once we get there, you are going to notice that there is a slight problem. The floor actually covers up half of this window and the entirety of the back door and those patio doors. It's at this point in time that you're probably wondering to yourself, has he done it wrong? Has he made a mistake? I don't think I have. And here's why. This is the front of the Robinsons' house. You clearly walk up a set of stairs, onto the porch. That's where the front door is, elevated off of the ground. Here is the back of the house. The back door and the patio doors are at ground level. That means that at some point inside of the house, you must have to walk down a staircase or something to get out of the back door. I'm not an architect, but that just seems plain crazy. But as a result of this, the interior is about to get a little bit weird. With the entire outside, minus the roof, of the house made, let's head inside and work on the interior. To begin, we will place 2 white concrete left of the main entrance door, and then extend back 1, leave a gap of 2, 1, 2, and then we will place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white concrete extending backwards. We will then extend our white concrete left, leave a gap, left 2, and then we will extend forwards 1, 2, 3, 4, leave a gap of 2, place 2 white concrete, and extend back, just like this. We are going to place 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, of yellow glazed terracotta on top of our white concrete, just extending all the way around like this. And we will extend and connect above the main entrance door, and we will also form little entrances into both sides of the house this way, and also towards the back of the house as well. So just left of this white concrete here, we will place a spruce stair, and we will extend the stair up, just like this, extending all the way up onto the next level, where we will replace this terracotta with a spruce plank. We also want to fill underneath the stairs in using spruce planks, like so. And we are going to add a layer of white concrete all the way along our yellow terracotta, except next to the stairs, where we will place 2 spruce fence like this. And then we are just going to place yellow glazed terracotta on top of the white concrete, extending all the way up. And the idea is that it just wants to reach the height of the wall, like so. And if we just move inside of our area like this, you can see that we have laid out a hallway. So now we are going to add the second floor in. This is once again using spruce planks, and just underneath the window line at the back of the build, we will place rows of spruce planks that just extend all the way forwards. And we want to fill in the gaps on the left and right side of the build. We don't want to fill the central part of the house in, as that wants to be left open for our hallway. Next, we are going to work on some individual rooms, starting with the living room. This is the room directly to the right as you walk in the house, in front of these stairs. So, first of all, we are going to line the base of these walls with white concrete. And we actually want to connect all the way to this row of white concrete here, and this will form the living room walls. we will then place yellow glazed terracotta on top of our white concrete, extending all the way up to the second floor spruce planks, just like this. We then place end rods above this window, and we hang some pink banners to make curtains. On this wall, we will place a bookshelf with an item frame on top of it and a book inside of it. Next, we will place a sideways cherry stair, extend left 2, and then another sideways stair. Scaffolding on the end, and then we want a series of pictures. So we're probably going to ruin the item frame here, but we want a 1x1 painting here, a 1x1 painting here, and a 1x2 here. And then we can remove all of these blocks, and we can place torches here and here in these positions. And then we can just fix the item frame and book here on the right. Which turns our attention over to here, where we will place 2 spruce slabs like this, extend right 2, down. Dig here, place a campfire here, and in front of this we will dig and place some polished black stone bricks. We'll place a couple of grey candles here, an armour stand here, and then we will throw down a loom, open it up, white banner in there with black dye, and apply the bordure pattern. Grab that banner, hang it above the centre of the fireplace, flower pot here, oak sapling here. And this is the living room. We are now going to turn our attention to the opposite side of the house, literally straight to the opposite side through our doorway. This is the kitchen. So in the kitchen, we will first of all add a row of white concrete across this far wall that will join and connect all the way to here, just as we kind of did with the living room. However, it's a little bit different, as we will place quartz bricks instead of the yellow glazed terracotta, just like this. Oh, and of course, we also have to add it to this front wall as well. So we will place our white concrete with the quartz bricks on top. Then we will place 1, 2, 3 stripped spruce here, with a cauldron to the right, a lever here, 3 more stripped spruce. Here we will place 2 block of iron with stone buttons in front, and brown shulker boxes across the top here. Item frames along this wall. Next, we want to add some items into our item frames. I'm just going with a bunch of iron equipment, and I like to have them placed down like this for kitchen implements. I'll add some cyan banners just left and right of this window, like this. And we also have to add a table in here. So this is a 2x2 square of smooth quartz block. Spruce stairs either side of the table, just like this. And if you like, you can outfit the table with a pot and an item frame. Moving into the hallway next, we will add a decorated pot here and a couple of brown carpet right here. This leads us into the back of the house. So, first of all, we're just going to mark out a hallway using white concrete like this that allows us to have a nice little walking space as we walk towards the back door. So we just want a block either side of us as we walk literally directly through the house. We have to excavate some of these spruce blocks. So my recommendation is this. We stick a door on here, we walk through, we have 3 rows of spruce planks, and then we make a set of spruce stairs that leads us down to the ground here. We'll remove these blocks and we will place spruce planks here. And then we will basically remove these spruce planks here, and we will place white concrete extending down to the floor, just like this, so it's kind of nice and clean. So this area to the left, this is a door anyway, so it doesn't really matter what's behind these. You can't see into the house from the doors. But we do have a window on this side of the house. So my recommendation would be to just add some white concrete, just kind of like around this window like so. And one row behind it, we will just place some yellow glazed terracotta, just leading all the way up like this. So from the outside, and we also need a pressure plate, don't we, so that we can get in and out of the house. We'll just stick a button on the outside. There we go. So from the outside of the house, there you go. It just looks as though that there is a room in there. You can extend it a little bit further out, just on the sides if you like, but it has the illusion that there is a room in there. And if we enter the house, now we can just kind of cover up these walls with yellow glazed terracotta. And I'll give you a choice actually. So we can leave it like this, which, you know, it looks okay, or I think it might actually look better as I look at it now, to make most of the wall yellow glazed terracotta rather than have the white at the bottom. So instead of continuity, which is overrated anyway, we can just have our... Yeah, there we go. I think that looks a little bit better, and maybe around the back door as well would benefit from this too. So I know it's not perfect, but... So unfortunately, this is as good as the back of the house is going to get. I literally do not know what rooms are back here, if they have ever been shown in the program or not. I don't know. You might know more than me, please. If you do know what is back here, how it's laid out, add it yourself. I spent hours trying to figure this out, trust me, I couldn't do it. With the ground floor made, we can now head upstairs and work on the second floor. First of all, as we get to the top of the stairs, just here on the right, we will place a white concrete here, extend back, dark oak door, 2 white concrete, extend forwards, and all the way back, just like this. We will then extend to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will extend forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to the left, 1, 2, dark oak door, extend white concrete over to the left, and then we place 1, 2, 3 white concrete, and then we should be able to, as a matter of fact, we will just connect forwards just like this. So this is the layout just like so. On top of all of our white concretes, we are going to stack rows of yellow glazed terracotta. The only thing is, as you get towards the sides of the build, you will want to be a little bit careful, as on the sides of the build, you have to build lower than the middle, as the roof, just as an example here, will extend backwards, and it has to just slot underneath, just like so, if that makes sense. And I'll just add this extra row here as well, just so that it fills in this gap. But obviously, as you get up towards the peaks, then you can build a little bit higher. But if you stick to like 3 rows, say just on top of the white concrete, we can come in later and we can just we can fix things and we can fill in gaps and what have you. But as long as it's 3 rows high, it will be able to build what we need to. But we can definitely do it here towards the middle. So there we go. Perfect. At the top of the stairs, there seems to be some sort of seat. This is 2 dark oak stairs stuck next to each other, dark oak sign either side, and in this corner we will place a brown glazed terracotta with an oak leaf on top. On this opposite wall, a couple of spruce planks, dark oak buttons in front of them with item frames on top, books inside, and then we're going to come all the way over to the opposite hallway here, a couple of bookshelves, spruce plank, dark oak button, lantern, couple of item frames, and books on top of the item frames, or in them actually. And on top of them, they do seem to come out the top a little bit. Next, we can work on the 2 rooms up here, the first of which is going to be the bathroom. This is all the way over here on the left. First of all, we are just going to add a row of white concrete along the base of the wall on the left and right side, and then we will build up rows of light blue concrete on top, and they will just equal the height of the yellow glazed terracotta. In this corner, we'll stick a composter with a spruce trapdoor on top. In the corner of the room, we will place a composter with a spruce trapdoor on top. And then in this corner, we will place 2 smooth quartz stairs, which we will extend forwards by 2 and connect in a rectangular shape to make a bath. We will place a chain here, extending forwards from the window with a white banner hanging in front of it. You could add another chain if you like. We are then going to place 2 spruce trapdoors here with a white candle on one and a light blue candle on the other trapdoor. We will place a white banner here in this position, a scaffolding here, a lever here, stone button here, a couple of cyan carpet around the bath, and then in the corner here we will place an upside down stair with an oak trapdoor on top. And just next to the toilet we want to place a 1x1 painting, so right here, preferably not that one. There we go. That one's yellow as well. Something that kind of stands out would be nice. That is absolutely perfect. And this is the bathroom, which leads us to our final room all the way over here on the opposite side of the house. So first of all, we are just going to extend this white concrete all the way over and connect to this wall. And we will place weathered, chiseled copper on top of the white concrete, extending up at the very least as a row of 3 like this. We also want to place white concrete against this wall, extending all the way to the front, where we will once again place the weathered copper. So this is the best match for the wallpaper that I could possibly get. Kind of difficult to do though, to be honest, but this doesn't look bad. In this corner, we'll place a couple of armor stands with spruce doors in front of the armor stands, spruce trapdoors flipped up on the side and across the top to form a wardrobe. Just need to elevate a little bit here. That's perfect. Then all the way over here in this opposite corner, which seems so far away, we can probably even add some white concrete here and the weathered chiseled copper just like this. There we go. And then we will place a scaffolding here, barrel here, spruce plank here, dark oak button, leave a gap of 2, spruce plank, dark oak button. We actually want the same thing underneath the window as well. We want the spruce planks with the dark oak buttons, and we can add some curtains just left and right of the window as well. And we want to add a bed in between these 2 spruce planks, so this is 3 rows of red wool like this, with white carpet on top of the first row. We will place dark oak fence on top of these 2 side cabinets with red terracotta on top, or bedside tables I should probably call them. A white banner here. We also want to place a flower pot with a daisy in front of this mirror. And then all the way over here on the left, we leave a gap of 1 between this red terracotta, and we just want a 1x1 painting, and that is actually not bad at all. We can keep that. We also have to add a small rug just in front of the bed like this. And that's almost it. We should probably smooth out this wall, so we should add some white concrete just at the bottom here, and then the yellow glazed terracotta just up at the top. I guess we do just have kind of like a weird mix of wallpaper in here, but it's okay. And now we can just add the interior ceiling, which is going to be smooth quartz. And I'm just making a rectangular shape like this. The ceiling is pretty easy to add though, like it just slots in just above the top of the walls as we kind of just extend all the way around like this, and then we just literally have to fill the entire area in using smooth quartz. This does include the hallway this time as well, so once we filled all of that in, which I'm doing a really bad job of. We can now work on the roof itself. So the first thing we are going to do is just place rows of spruce stairs extending front and back like this, just on the sides of the house. These are the easier part of the house to make. And we'll just go ahead and do the exact same thing on the opposite side as well. Which leads us onto the middle part of the roof, which isn't difficult, but we extend the middle sections of the roof across, and they just join together like this. It's just a couple of rows. And then the back as well. And then that gives us this big bit in the middle, which we are going to place a row of spruce stairs just all the way above and inside the top of the shape. And then we are going to add one more once we've done that. So let's just check. That looks really good. So finally, we will add a row of spruce slabs just on top of this. And there we go. That's it. And with that final detail added, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially completed this tutorial. However, this video is not over. We must now add the Robinson's house into our city. So originally, I had made this suburban street right here so that I could put the Robinson's house on the end of it and turn it into a cul-de-sac. However, I'm realizing now that I'd like to keep all of the Gumball builds together. So instead, I'm going to take the Watson's house and the Robinson's house, and I'm going to add them into our suburban street on the opposite side of the road from each other. I might give them their very own place in the city if I do make any more Gumball builds, but this might very well be the last one unless you guys want to see more. So for now,
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to watch any more of my videos, check out the Mini City Builds playlist. And if you would like to download every single build in this city, consider becoming a channel member. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.